Hey, what's up guys? Do you remember Jodian Fearon? She was a 23-year-old who was initially not admitted to the University Hospital of the West Indies and the Victoria Jubilee Hospital after she presented with symptoms perceived as similar to those displayed by COVID-19 patients. She later delivered her baby at the Spanish Town Hospital and then was transferred to the University Hospital of the West Indies, where she died in April. Well, now there is a custody battle for Jodian Fearon'S 6-month-old daughter, Peyton-Grace. A custody battle for Jodian Fearon'S 6-month-old daughter, Peyton-Grace, is threatening to inflict fresh wounds into the relationship between deceased first-time mom loved ones, even as they try to come to terms with her tragic passing under controversial circumstances in April. Fearon'S death sparked national outrage after she was reportedly denied timely care and supervision, dying after being transmitted amongst 3 hospitals while in labor and reportedly showing symptoms of COVID-19. At the end of the 2-day test results show that she did not have COVID-19. Kenton Sr., the father of Peyton-Grace, is now wrestling with the Fearon'S family for custody of the infant, with the matter to be settled in court. Attorney at law Chad Lawrence of the law firm Samuda & Johnson, which is representing Senior, confirmed that the application was filed in the Supreme Court. The first hearing of the matter is set for November 30. Lawrence, while being cautious about disclosures surrounding the case, he said, and I quote, "We feel confident in it and we are going to do what we have to do," end quote. We understand that the 6-month-old girl has been living with Fearon'S family. Senior, a 41-year-old immigration officer who has 2 other children, had been critical of the hospital in the aftermath of the tragedy, saying they had failed her. He said, and I quote, "I grew up watching my grandmother saving people's life in the country area, delivering children out of their mothers, and now to see something like this happening to my own, it's just sad," end quote. He insists that he would not accept any excuses. He continued by saying, "I was trying to man up and play tough guy, the macho man, but nah tell no lie. Every time I look at the baby and then look at Jodi's picture, sometimes I just break down. It's very hard," end quote. Last month, the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP Paula Llewellyn, ruled that there was no material to establish the negligence or incompetence of any doctor or any other person, end quote. The Director of Public Prosecution said that the threshold to prove criminal negligence was very high and that the material received would not be able to establish such a charge. Llewellyn further said that the coroner's jury would inevitably reach the same conclusion as outlined in her ruling. She said, and I quote, "It is clear from the material on the file that the unease occasion of the COVID-19 pandemic and the uncertainty surrounding Miss Fearon'S status may have contributed to what appears to be the uncoordinated, indecisive effort and tardy response by the health institutions/medical personnel in Jamaica's public health sector or from her personal physician," she said, end quote. The family's lawyer disagrees strongly with the DPP's decision and is seeking to get hold of video footage of the DPP review in making a ruling. The lawyer said a civil suit could be on the cards. There you have it, guys. The battle for Jodian Fearon'S 6-month-old daughter. While growing up, I have always heard that it takes a village to raise a child. No 1 or 2 persons can raise a child. I don't know why they're in a custody battle, because the child apparently, now that she doesn't have a mom, needs everybody, as much persons as it is possible. I don't know why they are fighting. I went on Jodian's mom page and I saw she post this and I wanted to share it with you guys. She captioned a video with Jodi saying, "My beautiful princess, if your life wasn't cut short by a group of unprofessional, a corrupt system, and a society that relishes in classism to satisfy their insecurities, you would be here today. They robbed you of the joy to become a mother to your baby. Even when you saw the odds were against you, you were fighting. I know you fought hard to stay alive. I can just imagine how you called and begged, but they all scorned at you and left you to die. The missed diagnosis of you having COVID-19. Who makes a diagnosis without proper procedure? The system failed you, Jojo. Hashtag justice for Jody. They murdered you." With 4 broken heart emoji.